I don't even want to awaken the octaves too much. You feel me out there, reflection? I don't even want to awaken the octaves. I don't. You know, because today we're talking about something that's real. It's real. Like once you master this lesson, you might not master it today. It's gonna take time. Hearing it one time is not gonna make it do for you what it need to do. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna do that. So that's why we gonna make sure they say. But for you to be able to maneuver through this matrix, man, you gotta know how this bitch work. You hear me? You gotta know how this bitch work. I don't think y'all hear me out there. You feel me? You gotta know how it work, man. Like they say, man, you have to know how it works. You say you want to awaken to the facts of who you really are, right? But are you prepared for the fight that comes with that? And do you know who you are fighting and what level you're fighting them on? Because the fight will not take place on the physical. All right, we got the number. We where we need to be. So let me start it right. Let me start by saying, now that everybody in here, let me say peace to the gods and goddesses of a planet Kai. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. Peace to the ancestors for working through us, right? Peace to our elders who are here in this physical third density, who walked in the flesh before we did. We love and appreciate you. Peace to my peers, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. I send you nothing but the deepest of insight. So you can see how all this work for yourself. Not from my view, for yourself. To draw your own conclusions on what life is and how you want your reality to run. You are the magician. You are the wand holder. So I send you nothing but the deepest of insight to my peers. To the youth, those 21 and under in the universities, definitely those here that's members, actual members, where you out on this live right now. There's a lot of y'all ass on the live right now. You know what I'm saying? I love the youth. I understand y'all. You know, I understand you all, and that's why I'm here for y'all. And it's imperative that we give you all help your soul remember, you know, these things at a faster rate than I remember them, or your parents, your peers remember, your elders remember them. You know, it's about speeding up that important part of intel. Your avatar needs that to remember what it's supposed to do and who the true supreme enemy is. All right. So with that being said, man, to all the members that's in the university, you tuned in on the live right now, I love y'all. To all those who aren't members, who are a part of the university still, but you're not a member yet, I love you too. Nothing but the deepest of understanding to you. We in here, y'all. All right. So let's talk about high vibrations, y'all. You know, we talk about high vibrations and vibing high, right? But I don't think we ever talk about the risk that comes with vibing high. It's archons, man, that exist on these astral planes. All right, people like to play with this astral word now because it's trending out there. All right, so it's very confusing for souls who are breaking from light code lockdown. All right, you're trying to find your way, right, and then you have all these individuals posing as guides for you. You know, when in reality they're archons themselves. All right. So what are archons? Archons are entities that patrol the astral planes. They really can't go into any dimension, right? Because they're archons. But they can patrol these astral planes. They can patrol them like a gateway. Okay. So when you're praying, or what you think was prayer, or when you're meditating, you're going into these ethereal realms. You allowing your energy to ascend up. Because remember, it's 4 phases of matter. The highest is what? Plasma. Energy. Plasma phase. The next phase is gas. The next phase is liquid, then solid. So when you're in this physical, you're always at the lowest vibratory rate. We're talking about vibration here. And remember, it's a frequency war going on. So it's imperative that we master this understanding of vibration. Y'all hear me? It's imperative that we master this understanding of vibration, supreme reflections. Beautiful reflections out there. So it's imperative that we do this. Why? Because when you even thinking positive thoughts, you are emitting high frequency. Okay? So it gets dangerous for you. You putting yourself in a danger zone to be attacked by these archons just when you think positive thoughts. When you think positive thoughts, why do you think the moment when you're trying to do good in life, bad shit start coming your way? These are archons attacking you because you not supposed to be happy. Like real happiness is a soul happiness, and you only get that from fulfilling your soul's mission, right? So in this matrix where we live that you think is Earth, you're not supposed to ever be happy. They want to keep you mad. They want to keep you full of emotion. So they want to keep you mad. They want to keep you angry. They want to keep you scared. So they use their media to do this. And they manipulate you, and they do all this predictive programming. All right? All this predictive programming to make you succumb to what they want you to be. All right? It's all about vibration. All right? If you're feeling down, guess what? That means your vibration is low. When you're feeling good, that means your vibration is high. Period. All right? This is how you know. If you want to know, like, okay, well, how do I know if I'm vibing high or if I'm vibing low? Right? If you want to know if you're vibing high, how do you feel right now? Ask yourself, how do I feel right now? Say, self, how do I feel right now? If self feels good, you're vibing high. You feel me? If self doesn't feel good, you're vibing low. Okay? Now here's the thing. Vibing low isn't a good feeling, but guess what? It's what you are supposed to do. It is a rule of light code lockdown. You are permitted from vibrating at a certain rate. Okay? Hear me again. This is light code lockdown you are in. You are permitted from vibrating at a certain rate. You can only vibrate at a certain rate. So they go out their way every single day of your life, every second of your material existence to keep you at that low vibration. We know this, right? But what we don't understand is what comes with vibing high. You think vibing high is sweet, don't you? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You think it's vibing high just walking the ballpark. High vibrations. Everybody say it, but they don't mention the battle that come with vibing high. Do you know what you're doing when you vibrating high? Yeah, you're rising, but don't forget, where the fuck are you still at though? When you start thinking positive thoughts and start trying to do good deeds and do the right thing, you're vibing high. And that does help you. But don't forget, where the fuck are you at? Where you at right now? What realm are you on? Who runs it? Zeus. He low vibration. He don't want no high vibrations. So when you go help somebody, when you go give them some good advice, when you even think a positive thought, nigga, about yourself, about anybody, do you know what you do in this matrix? You send out a fucking frequency of blue and violet radiation. Because remember, everything is vibration. So you emit these frequencies and these colors from you. This matrix, these elites already have the sky full of drones. Like there's so many invisible drones, cloaked drones that's in the sky watching you 24/7, right? They have cameras on your phone watching you 24/7. Okay? But it get deeper than that. They also have insects that are drones that they use to watch you. They'll use birds. They'll use leaves. You think that's just a fly on the wall. No, it's not. All right? So they're using so many different things to watch you. But why are they using all this surveillance on you 24/7? Face scans and all that, right? To monitor your vibratory rate. To make sure you're doing all the low vibrational shit that's going to keep you vibrating low and stuck in light cold lockdown. Because if you ever rise out of light cold lockdown, you like the motherfucking Incredible Hulk times 1,000. See what I'm saying? You're the Incredible Hulk times 1,000. You don't even know it. They do though. That's why they keep you right here. They don't let your ass go in no nature, nigga. You in cities, towns, and states. Those are reservations. That is no nature. You are completely disconnected from your source of power. Your source of power doesn't lie in nothing technological, nigga. Nothing technological, nigga. That's man-made, human man-made. Your power lies in nature. Now, how much nature do you get every day? Think about it. You are nature. See what I'm saying? You are nature. Literally. You're the fire. That's your ether. Your chi, your energy. You're the water. That's why the majority of the avatar is composed of it. All your blood, your plasma, that's all water-based. You are the air. You breathed it. You are the soil. Which is why when you leave here, you know, they try to say ash to ashes, dust to dust, but it didn't used to be like that because you never had to leave this avatar. All right? So, when we talking high vibrations, the moment you start vibing high, you send off a beacon to the sentient programs. Up, somebody's down there trying to escape light cold lockdown. All right? This is what pops up. It's actual group of scientists. Just like I got this tablet sitting right here. See? I got the tablet, right? iPad. It's a group of scientists monitoring you all day on the computer. And all they're watching is vibrations. They're just watching the vibratory rate of the planet. Because that's all that matters. Anyway, you got the lighter back? And the essence of everything, I was in the car. That's all that matters. So they're sitting back watching the vibratory rate of the earth, the planet, all day. And now say you think a good thought. You emit a frequency, an impulse, an imprint. So you're gonna make the Richter scale that these scientists are watching, you're gonna make it jump. So they like when it jump, they get notified. They hold on, what the fuck? What the fuck going on? Hold on, what's going on? Now they lock into where the beacon is coming from. This is where GPS originates from. And all that. You know, they lock into the beacon. Your energy. You're an electrical being. Don't forget that. We are luminous beings, man. You ain't nothing but electricity and magnetism. Your spirit is electricity and your soul is magnetism. They can monitor your ass on a Richter scale. They don't be looking at your flesh. They monitor your energy, your chi, your electricity, and your magnetism. So the moment you start thinking positive or start trying to do great things, you emit this frequency. Now they zeroing on where that frequency coming from. And they use their cell phone towers to catch up with where the beacon of frequency is coming from. So they can zoom in on your house or whatever. Like, oh, okay. They in there. That's where it's coming from. Then they lock in on you. Oh, okay. They got cameras in all the TVs, all the cell phones. So it's cameras in your house. It's cameras all in your house. Refrigerators, everything. Nigga. They lock in on you. Oh, okay, this is the individual. Now they send sentient programs to attack you. And what are sentient programs? Programs designed, whole scenarios designed just to lower your frequency. These programs aren't real. They are simply merely illusions. But they are just that, programs, and they appear real. So most guys and goddesses being under the light code lockdown can't even recognize a sentient program when they see one. You know? That's just like it was a video surfaced a few months back on social media where it was a guy sitting in a car. The man go look through his rear view. But his image in the rear view is not moving. In the rear view, he just looking straight still. But he clearly, like, the person that was behind him recording him, they sitting behind him in their car recording him in his car. He in a drop top. At the light. He at the light, he looked to the left. He looked straight. Now, mind you, the person recording him from behind could see his image in the rear view and they could see him. Why his reflection in the rear view didn't move? But he was moving his head. Reflection ain't move. Shit went viral. But nobody knew what it was. Sentient programs. A lot of motherfuckers riding around, like a lot of these cars, and like how, for example, you know how like it's rush hour traffic in every city at the same time between 3 and 5? Sentient program. Nigga, don't be no motherfucking traffic, nigga. Not in real reality. But the bulk of that traffic be sentient programs. So you see people in the cars and you see motherfuckers moving and coming with their holographic images. You thinking they real because you see it. You don't understand science. You don't understand the reality you live in. You don't understand sentient programs. Things that are designed to keep the matrix appearing to be real. Man, they do that with the planes too. Yeah, they got planes in the sky that's actually flying. But they got a bunch of sentient program planes in the sky that's nobody's on them. Nobody's even flying them. It's just planes flying through the sky to keep the illusion going that it's traffic. They do that with buses, trains, boats, people, animals, locations of business, sentient programs. And it's imperative that you understand that when you go to raise your vibration, you're gonna let the elites know you give off you emit electronic signals from your avatar to them. Because Zeus still runs the planet down here. So when you vibing high, it's dangerous. When you're even attempting to vibe high, you're putting yourself in a danger zone and you need to protect yourself. You need to be ready to fight. You need to be ready. When I say fight, I mean on an astral level, on a deeper level of understand what you're doing. You're raising your vibration. This is like whole lockdown on this planet. So that's like a motherfucker being in jail, but they trying to walk out the cell at night and walk around and, do what they want to do. Nah, nigga, you supposed to be locked up in your cell. Fuck what you doing out your cell. So what they gonna do, they gonna send a CO to whoop your ass. Put you in the hole and make it worse for you even getting out your cell in the first place. That's the same thing like whole lockdown is. You want to vibe high? You want to think good thoughts? You want to be positive, huh? Okay, we finna put your ass back in the cell. Now they send a bunch of bullshit scenarios your way. Your mama want to argue with you. Your boyfriend broke up with you. Your girlfriend want to do some dumb shit. People at your job want to fuck with you. All of a sudden, motherfucker call you out the blue and want to argue. You go to the grocery store, motherfucker want to cut you off and talk shit. You know how you had them days where you just feel like, man, something pushing your buttons? Sentient programs. This is why meditation is so powerful. Because there's so many sentient programs, it's hard to defeat these elites down in their game when you don't have this clue of what you are up against. You don't even know that every thought you think is being monitored. Ain't no low key. We are at war. So yes, come increase your vibration. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't increase your vibration. I'm making you aware of the battlefield that you're living in. I'm making you aware of like whole lockdown and what comes with high vibrations. When you vibing that high, you gonna stand the fuck out. Cause guess what? When you vibing high, you start emitting colors of blues and these deep blues and very, very deep purples and violets. They can see that like a flare gun. Just like if you shoot a flare gun in the air, boom, and you see the flare go up at night and it's orange and it's floating through the sky. When you think a good thought, it go up like a flare gun. Boom! You do something good in the universe and you set your intent to be on to change your who you are. Because the moment you start being like, you know what, I'm gonna tap into my divinity. I'm a God. I'm gonna find my own history. I'm gonna start my own companies. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do things my own way. I'm gonna do what makes me happy. Fuck what makes everybody else happy. When you start doing that, that's a flare gun. Boom! And they can see your vibration. That's too high. You all blue and purples all in the sky. Like a flare gun. They looking at your goofy ass like, oh, so you wanna vibe high, huh? Because they know you don't know that they watching everything you do. All electrically. So now this is how they're able to single you out and attack you. Now they send sentient programs your way. And they showed you this in the Matrix. Let me show y'all an example of what I mean by sentient programs, just to give you more of an example. Now in the Matrix, they call them sentinels. But sentinels come from the real word sentient programs. You see what I'm saying? But let's let them break it down. Check this out.